What's up, YouTube? It's Josh coming at you, and we got some treasure. Retro game treasure. Stay tuned. So welcome back. So before we get started with the retro game treasure, we're going to do a couple things here. We got our monthly craft beer club of the month box, whatever the hell you want to call it. And I want to do a shout out. So the channel that I want to shout out today is Casual Gamer 84. I've been checking his stuff out lately. I can't remember where I came across him. It's been a couple months since I came across him. I do enjoy his channel quite a bit. He does a lot of the things that I like to watch. He does some pickups. I don't think he does the unboxing so much. He does a lot of pickups videos. He does a lot of talking about stuff. I think even this video right here that's on in the background, he's talking about, can inmates have a Nintendo Switch? So he does a variety of different things on his channel. He's recently went to the Too Many Games Expo. He did a video on that. I believe he's got another one upcoming for some continuation of it because he got a lot of footage and stuff up there. So if you guys have not had a chance, go over and check his channel out. You will not be disappointed. Another great guy in the community. Definitely go over. I'll put his information right here in this video so it'll be real easy for you guys to get to. Okay? So what are we drinking today? Today we are drinking another one from a local brew. This one's probably the closest brewery that's actually to where I live. So this is Aldus Brewing Company. This is the Orange Crushsicle Ale. I have had it before, so full disclosure there. It's a really good one though. You will enjoy it. I enjoyed quite a few beers. I think I've shown 2 or 3 different beers from this brewery on my channel. If you get a chance, you're in that Hanover, Pennsylvania area, check out Aldus. It's a great place. So, we have our retro game treasure. We have a massive box here that came from Craft Brew Club of the Month. I always get the name of that thing all mixed up. It's the original Craft Beer Club. So to begin with, we have 2 flyers in here. The first one is from Susquehanna Beer Company. They are out of Pittston, Pennsylvania. And the second brewery in the box is Millstream Brewing Company, and they are out of Amana, Iowa. So I did have this one open just because it was such a massive box to see kind of why it was so big. But it's because it's the last few months it's been canned beer, and in here it is bottled beer. So the first beer we have out of the box is from Millstream Brewing Company, and it is the Windmill Wheat, American Wheat. I wonder if that one will be anything kind of like a Blue Moon, something of that nature. The second one out of the box is also from Millstream Brewing Company, and this one is the 1923 Kolsch Ale. And then from Susquehanna Brewing Company, we have the Hopcelerator West Coast Style IPA. You know I will be loving that one. And finally, from Susquehanna also, we have the Susquehanna Orange is the New Ale. It's a blood orange ale. And that one is going to be tasty. I know it because I've had a few of that style of beer before and I enjoy it. So we'll be highlighting a few of those on the channel in the future, I am sure. So to get what we build this video for, we have Retro Game Treasure. Retro Game Treasure, everybody loves when you tell them this over and over again because they watch your videos every month and they see it. But this is a monthly subscription service for video games. It is not a tiered service, not the way that Video Games Monthly is. This one here, you pay one price, they send you 3 to 5 video games a month. You can get a price break. It'll be up here on the screen like it always is. If you buy a longer extended time, I think I've been on a 3-month plan. This is actually my 12th month, so this makes the 1-year box. And truthfully, Retro Game Treasure, it's been fun. The surprise factor is really the reason you buy these boxes, right? Because if you could go out and spend that same amount of money on these boxes on games and buy what you want to, but the surprise part is pretty neat. It's a cool way to build a cart collection, at least that's the way that I see it. This collections, I guess it depends on what you're getting. I think, from what I see, it seems like it's better money spent on carts, but that's just me. So, like I said, this is my 12th month right here, 12th month with Retro Game Treasure. This service has been kind of ups and downs. What I mean by that is some months you'll get better value for the box, some months you get less value. But by my calculations, I think this one stays on the low end compared to VGM, which is a little bit more consistent with their value. So that being said, we're going to see what we get in this box, and this is the last month of my final 3-month here, and we'll see if we're going to go continue the service on, or if we're going to spend our money somewhere else for a little while. So it feels like we have, I feel, an NES game, another NES game, a N64 game, and a Super Nintendo game. Those are the 3 systems that I am subscribed to. I kept it at that. We'll see what we get. Like I said, it's been ups and downs with it. So let's save the NES for last because, you know, I want to. And we'll see what we have in here for the very first game. And it is from the N64. And it is WCW Mayhem. So, it's a wrestling game. It is in decent shape. I'm not exactly sure what all this stuff is here on the corner. We'll try to get it off if it's if we're able to. I don't know. Maybe it's hard to tell if that's just stuck to it or if it's some kind of epoxy. Maybe the cart was damaged at one point or not. We'll definitely clean it up, check it out. Not one of the better wrestling games on the N64. For my own opinion, I've said it before. If you watch the channel, I'm sure you've heard me say it. The N64 had 4 of the best wrestling games of all time, hands down, on the system. That was the 4 THQ Aki, AKI, I think that's what it was, who developed it, and THQ published it. The WCW NWO Revenge World Tour, and then you had WWF WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy. Those were the 4 best. This is one, I don't know if I've ever actually played this one or not, but we'll check it out. I don't have high hopes for it, but nonetheless, let's move on to the next game in the box. It's one I need for the collection, so it's not a double, so that's a good thing. The next one is a Super Nintendo game, and it is, I cannot see it, it is Michael Andretti's IndyCar Challenge. Well, the kart's in good shape, as would be expected with most of these kind of racing titles. We'll put some footage up here, show you guys what it looks like. Another one that I'm probably not expecting a whole lot out of. So, we'll see. I don't know. Never been a big, like, Indy or stock car racing fan as far as the games are concerned. I like the arcade racers. Like, those are fun, but those type of real simulated sports racers aren't really all that much fun to me. But we'll see. All right, so the first of the 2 NES games in the box is, we got a Dick in the box. Dick Tracy. Now, this was not too bad. It's the as far as the condition of the card is concerned, back label is great. No scratches or anything on the card. So this looks like a really nice shaped card. A little bit of dust on it, but other than that, the labeling is perfect. And overall, this isn't a bad game. It's not a marquee game or anything, but it's not too bad of a game. It's definitely worth playing if you've never played it before. All right, so let's see what the final game in the box is, and we'll see what all this stuff tallies up to and how they did for the value for the box. And so far, I would say I'm pretty happy with 2 of the 3. So let's see what the 4th game is. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Well, it's one that I don't have, at least not this one that's on the NES. I think there's more than one actual Wheel of Fortune game that they made for the NES. This one is the Family Edition. So all in all, the cartridge is in good shape, and it definitely adds one that I didn't have to the collection. So, for the recap, we are drinking the Orange Crushsicle Ale from Aldus Brewing Company, which is another excellent one. We got that Michael Andretti IndyCar Challenge for the Super Nintendo. We got WCW Mayhem for the N64. We got Wheel of Fortune for the NES, and we got Dick Tracy for the NES. If I had to rank these as to how excited I am to get them, I would say that's my number 1 without a doubt. Number 2, can't go wrong with wrestling. Well, you can, but glad to add it. Glad to add this one to the NES collection as well, and the racing game. All right, so you will see the total value at the end of the video, at least the monetary value, I should say. The adding them to your collection value is just priceless, right? Until next time, y'all, I will see you around, hopefully, somewhere, someday. Maybe one day I'll actually get to one of these conventions and we can hang out. Until then, cheers.